Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to World of Tanks Blitz, and spoilers, this is going to be a very sad game. The reason it's going to be a very sad game is because, well, despite all my efforts, sometimes you just can't help the team if they can't help themselves. So yeah, here on Himmelsdorf, this was actually me playing the T14 for a birthday event for the double credits times 5 XP, and yeah, here in the T14 I'm thinking, let's go heavy side, let's not go heavy side, no one else is coming to the heavy side, and then all of a sudden, no, everyone decides that yes, they do actually want to come to the heavy tank side, so we go down the side alley instead of the main alley, and we still come out at the same place. Come over here, have we spotted anyone? Yes we have, there's a Sturv, fire a shot on the move, yeah, shot misses, no surprise there, T14. There's a Crusader as well. And there we go, Panzer IV and an M7. There's our first shot of the game into the M7, which is very nice indeed. Looking for shots on them, and it looks like most of their team is also over here. Looking for a shot on the Sturv. Unfortunately, that shot does miss. He's playing a bit of a dangerous game there, poking out against all of us there. And, well, there you go, there's a shot for his troubles. 137. Unfortunately, a low roll does take us all the way up to a nice round 300, and, well, they are starting to flank us there, unfortunately, and there's still this Sturv, and my next shot misses, his shot bounces, no one gained anything from it. I'm looking to see whether or not we'll get outflanked, and the answer to that is yes, we are getting outflanked. So I charge quickly, trying to close the distance, unfortunately somehow bounce off of a Sturv. Not sure how that works. Accuracy on this gun isn't the best. Shot goes wild, misses. Shot into the M7, also bounces. It hit his track instead. Going for a rear shot on the Sturv, don't manage to get it, so instead we start to try and flank these tanks over here. And look at that turret traverse, the slow turret traverse. Trying to get a shot on that Crusader, and bang, we do manage to get one. 151, not too bad. We also damaged his ammo, and down he goes. We do manage to take him out, but unfortunately T1 Heavy just sort of got destroyed by the T14 and the M8A1. So now I'm angling up, trying to use my frontal armor against these guys, looking for a shot. Lovely shot onto the M8A1. T14's coming around, he bounces, the M8 doesn't, but I do manage to take out the M8. There's that Sturv running off. Bounce the next shot off the T14. Don't know how I'm getting these bounces, but I will happily take it. My driver has also been injured because of that M8A1. We do also manage to finish off the T14 for our second kill there, or third kill, sorry. Put a nice shot into the Panzer. Panzer also bounces. That was an HE shell that he bounced as well, because that was a 200 bounce. That gun does 160 on average. There's a Stug looking for a shot. Unfortunately, shot misses. It's just me and the SAU here. I've healed my driver, and oh, hello there, M7. There goes my driver again. Bounced the HE shot off of the Panzer. That one only blew off his tracks. Bounced my shot off the Sturv somehow. We also bounced the HE shell from the M7 as well. Don't know how they're bouncing this. Lovely shot there into him though. My driver has been injured again by the Sturv, and unfortunately I'm going to have to leave the SAU to his fate. There's not really much I can do on this low health. With this little mobility, I can, however, finish off the Stug to save him a little bit of trouble, but the Panzer comes around the side, and, well, there we go. It is now a 3v1, and whilst it's not impossible for me to win this scenario, it is difficult because I'm only 2 shots away from dying to any of these tanks. There's that Sturv. I also have got my injured driver. There's also that Panzer on the side. There he is. Blows off my track. My turret is not particularly fast at turning. My driver is also heavily injured. So my mobility here, as you can see, less than 10 kilometers an hour reverse speed. I knew that M7 was going to come around to flank me and hits me for 42. I'm more worried about that Sturv. I really don't have shots on either of them. I'm trying to back myself into a corner here, and I'm looking for shots on someone. That M7 I find is the bigger target. Take him out, or well, put one shot into him, but now these two are just going to charge at me. Panzer hits me with HE. Here comes the Sturv. Goes for the ram. Manages to do it. Doesn't achieve much from it. I bounce off of his gun mantlet again, and I get killed by the Sturv. So, yeah, unfortunately, they saw their opening and they took it. More specifically, the Sturv did. First class, high caliber, top gun at least. 1,765 damage done for the 4 kills and 55,000 credits. I was the only one to kill anyone on their team. Yeah. If I'd have managed to pull that off, that would have been like a razor knife. That would have been an epic medal. But instead, we did bounce a decent amount of shots. Some of them were HE though, from those 2 tanks. If I'd managed to take out this guy in the Sturv, I might have had more of a chance because those 2 were just firing HE at me. If I'd managed to take out the Sturv, would have been alright, I reckon. I probably would have been able to pull back that game. But unfortunately, the Sturv was playing it smart. He knew to just let those 2 distract me, and then he could just charge at me. Could have done it earlier, to be fair, but he didn't. He waited, so fair enough. He waited until I was about a 1-shot to him, and then he got a low roll. But otherwise, yeah, T14. Unfortunately, a sad game to lose. Would have been nice to win it, but there we go. I'll thank you all for watching, and goodbye.